right, let's talk a little college basketball. We are going to talk Terps. Let's get the graphic up here. So the Terps going to play Purdue Boilermakers, who all of a sudden here are scuffling a bit. They lost the last two games. So the Boilers here losing to Illinois, which was pretty much expected as well, and now losing to Indiana more recently as well. So they're having some issues as well, but still, the Boilermakers are a top 10 team now, top 12 now. And the Maryland Terps, Maryland's got some issues, man. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit here about the Terps as well and Buzz Williams and the job they're doing. Definitely check out what we talked about here. Saturday, we had an article on the Ravery Sports blog with that, so definitely check that out as well. More like 25 years ago. The boy's name is Adam Randall. I gotta tell you though, I know what Buzz Williams wants to do. Buzz Williams absolutely wants to have good defensive team. He doesn't have one. I mean, you can see the style. They're really hustling on defense, a lot of trapping, a lot of that type stuff. But Buzz, he just doesn't have that as well. And so we'll definitely go over that, fixing the graphic here because they did lose. So the Boilermakers, 17-4 against the Terps, 8-12 as well. That's right. Terps are 8-12. Definitely a team at the bottom of the Atlantic. Almost not the Atlantic Coast Conference, the Big Ten. So let's go ahead and get this squared away here. I know we got the graphic right.
This is the best racing game in the world. This is CSR, a mobile game that's the number one in racing genre for many years. In this game, you can compete in real-time drag races, take part in.
So the game on CBS on Sunday, 1 o'clock. So no more Ravens, but you got a Terps game here at least through February and early March. So what do the Boilers look like as well? Boilers are definitely, despite the recent struggles, are going to the NCAA tournament. No question about it. What's the difference between the Boilermakers and the Terps? Their experience. The Boilermakers definitely are bringing back a lot of their team. So even reviewing this team, there's a lot of names that I'm familiar with. Trey Kaufman-Ring. So essentially, he was the guy that replaced Zach Edey a few years ago. Not as good lately. 13 points. I get $300 for every person. 13 points per game, along with 8.3 rebounds. Scoring has been down lately. He's not a great scorer, in my opinion, as well. Pretty good scorer. But I think he's kind of more relies on his inside game. I think he's a bit streaky. So 18 points per game, 8.3 rebounds. I'll get that graphic right. So 18, you got 13 points a game, 13.3 rebounds as well. I think definitely a guy that they need to go ahead and get going. I think lately he has struggled, which is why they haven't been playing as well, playing a little less minutes as well. Good in the Indiana game. He had like 23 points. But I think definitely as well. Fletcher Lawyer for them has been down. StreamYard put this thing on here. I hate this. Like, show for 10 seconds. No, I don't want you to show for 10 seconds. I want you to show till I'm done. They put that on there. All right. So 12.5 points a game for Fletcher Lawyer. He's definitely their outstanding 3-point shooter. Not maybe as proficient as he was lately or as he's been, but definitely he's their shooter. So definitely he's a guy that you have to watch from their deep three as well. Definitely he plays off their point guard, Brendan Smith, very well. Definitely I think he's the guy that really can break you back, though. I always have a guy like that. So he kind of reminds me when I see him play of a little smaller version of a Rex Chapman. I'll get to that. Adam Schefter's posted something about the Hall of Fame. That's interesting. But 18, but 12 points a game as well. So he's definitely a guy that's going to be a good outside shooter for them. But they're absolutely led about the Big Ten. I think probably one of the best players in all of college basketball. Brendan Smith, 15.1 points a game. 15.1 points a game, 9 assists. So not only is he getting the job done as far as scoring points, but he's getting the job as assists as well. I don't think there's anything he doesn't do well as well. I think like he goes to the next level. I think I see more of a point guard in him. I don't know if he's going to score as much as he is in college, but I definitely think his offensive talent is definitely there, where he can go ahead and be a star. He is also to the embodiment of what the Terps don't have. They don't have a stud like this. They don't have a guy that really is just, the guy that actually can do all things for you and really go ahead and win basketball games for you. That's what the absolute Terps. That's what the Terps don't have. One second. All right, we're back. All right, talking about the Terps. Diggy Colt. I think if you're looking for a bright spot, it's David Diggy Colt. Goes by Diggy, apparently, for the Terps. He's the bright spot for Maryland as well. I think that absolutely he's the only guy I think that's a volume scorer. 15 points a game for him as well. 2.2 assists. Outstanding outside shooter. I think there are nights, I think, unfortunately, they're depending too much on him as well. I think that's the only negative I have for him. Not great defensively. He's only 5'11", but I think there's nothing wrong with this guy. This guy is kind of that's kind of the sad part. They kind of go as he goes offensively, but he's the real deal. He's a real deal. Dickie Cole, there's no question about it. Darius Adams, also for Maryland, 11.9 points a game, 3.7 rebounds as well. Darius Adams, I think, is – I don't know what's wrong, why he doesn't score more, but it looks like at times he's not in the game as much. He's a good defensive player. I think he kind of fits what Buzz Williams does, but I think offensively he kind of gets lost. He doesn't assert himself enough. I think he's the only, other guy you have other than Diggy Cole that's really a volume scorer as well. Elijah Sanders is, I think like he's not he's scoring more than he needs to. He has some good games as well, but he's more of a guy, I think, a good old piece of meat and potatoes. When I see him, like he's a little lesser version of a Keith Booth. A little bit guard, a little bit forward, a little bit rebound, a little bit scoring, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Adds up to a lot. So I'm not saying that to diss him, but I don't think he's the type of, you need a guy like if you had Pharrell Payne and him, that would work. Pharrell Payne probably too, big loss as well. Not going to have him back the rest of the year. So this game Sunday at 1 o'clock, CBS. So definitely check it out. Terps, Boilers, top 20 team, tough Big Ten schedule. I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have enough to beat these teams in the Big Ten. Big Ten is tough. I mean, you're getting Michigan's really good. We know Purdue's really good. You know, Michigan State's really good. They lost to Indiana, which is not nearly as good as well, supposedly. And Nebraska is coming out of nowhere here. So they're in the top 10. So we'll see how the Terps do the rest of the year. And they had a game on Sunday.